Chinese President Xi Jinping has urged world leaders at the UN Climate Conference to work together and ensure agreement is reached to reduce emissions and achieve sustainable development in the post-2020 period. Xi stressed that the mission to tackle climate change is shared by all mankind during his speech at the opening ceremony of the COP21 meeting. Jinying Chao has more details.
It's now or never. The resolve of many leaders is obvious when it comes to fighting climate change, but differences soon come to light when they get down to business. The conference in Paris aimed to produce a new international agreement to reduce greenhouse gases by 2020 when the 1997 Kyoto Protocol expires. But many countries have differing points of view on how to achieve that, especially when it comes to their intended nationally determined contributions, known as the INDCs. President Xi Jinping said at the conference that climate change is an issue without borders, and the mission to tackle global warming is shared by all mankind.
The
Paris Agreement should focus on strengthening global actions to control greenhouse gas emissions and galvanize global efforts to pursue sustainable development. The Paris Agreement should help meet the goals of the UNFCCC and chart a course for green development, follow the principles and rules set out in the UNFCCC, contribute to its full and effective implementation, put effective control on the increase of the atmospheric concentration of greenhouse gases, and encourage countries to pursue green, circular, and low-carbon development. The agreement should help galvanize global efforts and encourage broad participation and provide institutional arrangements that propel countries to make concerted efforts.
China has been actively engaged in the global campaign to fight climate change, and now the country tops the world in terms of energy conservation and utilization of new and renewable energies. But China is still exploring how to better integrate its climate policies into its economic development plan. President Xi Jinping said it is crucial the Paris talks addressed economic differences between nations and allow different countries to develop their own solutions to the problem of global warming.
The Paris Conference Agreement should accommodate national conditions of various countries and emphasize practical results. It is imperative to respect differences among countries, especially developing countries, in domestic policies, capacity building, and economic structure. Addressing climate change should not deny the legitimate needs of developing countries to reduce poverty and to improve people's living standards.
China's 13th five-year plan proposed many green endeavors needed to fight climate change. In its INDC, China says it will peak its CO2 emissions by 2030, a target it will strive to achieve as soon as possible. The long-term goal is to improve the industrial mix. China will build a low-carbon energy system and develop green construction. It will also implement a nationwide carbon emission trading market. Are the tasks ahead daunting? Certainly. But China says it will strive to fulfill its commitments. Jing Chao, CCTV.